What's good with it, y'all? It's Coffee. Tapping back in with another one, man. You see, we're over here on the Gilligan Slayer, Milk74's page right now. You know, when it comes to being the Gilligan Slayer, there's not many friends or allies in this ish. Y'all know what I'm saying, right? Like Milk don't got he got mad ops in the blogosphere, right? But him and Smac had a rapport when we saw Milk pull up on the back on Fig. Y'all remember that, right? Like it was wild. We saw it was a groundbreaking moment. If you guys actually recall, the camera froze up. The stream stood time stood still. That's how big of a moment was. They was like Gilligan Slayer, he is dapping up Trell and Smac made that happen. We know ADAM22 flucked it all up and put out ultimatums. And then it was very odd, had Smac on for this very in depth interview over on No Jumper right at the same damn time. Like Adam ain't slick. We saw what it was. He's trying to create dissension for Milk. Now, peep this, though. Let's get to this video. We're going to talk a little more about this. All right, so you see Smac hooking off on the boxing machine, right? And it says Smac from Back on Fig podcast shows his boxing skills. And Milk captioned it, shout out Smac from Back on Fig. He out here really living up to the better living slogan. Now, first off, those machines, I don't know if y'all comment if anyone out there ever watched that show, Bar Rescue with John Taffer. You know what I mean? He be going up in these failing restaurant bar/grills, bar, restaurants, sports bars, etc. Motherfuckers running the business into the ground. They call up John Taffer. He pulls up like, shut it down. You know what I mean? He did an episode with Marshawn Lynch. He had T-Pain work with him at one point in time. Like, it's a very entertaining show. But the reason that I bring it up, because you'll be like, Coffee, what the fuck you talking about John Taffer and Bar Rescue for? These machines, just a side note, a side conversation. John Taffer is always like, yo, these are just a liability issue, to say the least. You got motherfuckers drinking, getting liquored up, and doing what Smac's doing here, just stealing off on the boxing machine. Other individuals want to show they can hook off harder. It can start a fight that way. Someone can just catch a stray one, whether it's someone winding up and accidentally cocking back and busting someone in the head, or swinging and missing and hitting someone, or swinging and hitting it and still hitting someone. It can just, you know what I mean? Like, comment if y'all ever seen anything go down to that effect in an establishment due to one of these machines. Like when I heard John Taffer say it, I was like, yeah, yo, like for real, whoever came up with this idea, like this is just a catalyst for disaster in a bar/restaurant. But getting back to this whole convo, what we're talking about with Milk and Smac, obviously we know like Milk has, like I said, he has mad ops in the blogosphere. Milk ain't got no friends, but him and Smac had this rapport, this relationship where they was cool. If you guys recall the whole situation, um, Trell had shouted out Milk, back when everyone was like, yo, is Milk really from where he says he is, etc. On the interview with Trell and Treyway 6K, they gave Milk a lot of love, both of them, and kind of gave him that stamp as far as the blogosphere went. Like the streets. I don't know. I'm an internet nerd, so I'm going by what I seen in the blogosphere. And then later, Milk, has some things to say about Trell. It was wild, but then he comes through and pulls up with Smac. It was a groundbreaking moment, if y'all recall, when he pulled up on Back on Fig. They were like, Gilligan Slayer, shouting them all out. It was such an iconic moment. Time stood still. The stream froze, right? Y'all remember that? And it was dope. I think Milk came back for another one. There was all kinds of talk. Yo, is Milk going to be the third, correspondent on the Back on Fig podcast? What we looking at? And then ADAM22 pulls up, gives out this ultimatum, hates on Milk, Again, I still say Adam was bugging to say that Milk's whole platform is strictly nothing but hating on No Jumper. That's not, yes, you're one of the Gilligan Slayers ops in the blogosphere, but to simplify his platform and content by simply just stating it's an anti No Jumper platform, I don't think that it does Milk's platform justice. Think about it, y'all. If that was the case, how did he even end up on No Jumper? He was creating content before you even had him on there. You know what I mean? Some things transpired after we went on there that, Milk didn't like. It went like what it went. But nonetheless, getting back to it, Smack made that whole happen where he brought him to Milk to the Back on Fig platform, and everything was love. Adam flucked it up, and then what was wild is right at the same damn time, Adam has Smack pulled up for this in-depth interview on No Jumper. So it's like, yo, Adam, you ain't slick. We see what it is. We see what the play is. You say, yo, Fluck, Milk, Trell, I don't want you flucking with him no more. Threw that ultimatum out there. We saw what it was. But then has Smack on, kind of being like, yo, Smack, obviously, I can do more for you in the blogosphere than Milk74 can. But I kind of think that the blogosphere wanted to see more Smack in Milk. I mean, more Milk and Back on Fig, period. But like Milk and Smack really had a cool dynamic. I thought so. But since then, since all this went down, I was actually going to do a separate video on this. If y'all want to see it, comment and let me know. But there was a video where Smack was doing Back on Fig. I don't think Trell was there. There was someone else, and they were saying Milk had some words about him selling his soul to No Jumper and things like that. And Smack was just like kind of seemed hurt by it. And in retrospect, just kind of summarizing it all together, it was like, damn, Milk and Smack had this cool relationship. Everything was love. The No Jumper situation played into it all. But at the end of the day, it was what it was. They were still cool. But then, apparently Milk smacked is what it seemed like. Like, damn, one of the only friends or allies Milk seemed to have in the blogosphere seemed like that was out. But here he is shouting him out. He says he's really living up to the better living slogan. So, and look, the first comment says, glad y'all are back. Cool. What boxing skills were displayed? LOL, the person who wrote that caption had to be playing. Smack a cool dude, Milk, why you hating? Milk says, did you read the caption? So I guess this means that they ironed out those differences that I was just speaking of. I've been tapped out of things going on. So, I got to get on here and coffee talk it up and talk in circles about it all and, get y'all to engage in the comments and let me know what you guys think. But this seems to be, from what it seems at face value, and then all the things that transpired prior to this and what individuals are tapping in comment wise, like Milk and Smack squashed it like that. Is that what y'all are taking from it? Let me know. He better living for real. I like seeing y'all communicate. I know they see Grand Mason real face, but he's signing the checks. I mean, damn, my dude Smack. Oh, okay, Smacky making ish. That was a horrible plunge. He's playing tetherball. Come on, Milk. That dude don't got nothing for the squabble, but said he fight whack 100. He can't even throw a proper punch. So, we going to get some trolling like that up in here. Trell laugh, LOL. I'm not going to read that. That's just dissing him right on. Oh, y'all cool again. Word. So, again, someone else like, oh, okay, Milk and Smack seem to have deaded the issue. Homie dope, better living. Iceman Reek, Chuck Sluciano. Glad y'all good. All right, so I don't know. That pretty much is going to conclude this one. It seems Milk and Smack have squashed the issue. I'm happy to see it. What do y'all think about everything else we were touching on this one with the whole no jumper situation? And then, that's what's fucked up. Like, ADAM22 is like, yo, I want these guys AD with the community, Trell with Back on Fig, and these dudes like, hey, don't just work for me, get your own situation shaking and moving, and use what momentum you get from being affiliated with No Jumper to also build your own ish. But then, oh, you can't have this guy on. You can't have Milk on. If y'all fluck with Milk, I can't fluck with you, more or less. It's like, it's kind of an oxymoron in a sense, and through it all, it seemed individuals comment. Did y'all see that one that I'm talking about, where they were talking about whoever Smac had on back on Fig with him? I forget the individual's name. Was like, yo, Milk was saying that you sold your soul to no jumper and all that. And, Smac seemed kind of more or less hurt by it. It seems bygones are bygones, and they're back cool. Like, hey, listen, a few months done passed. I say they need to just say, yo, Adam or Smac. He should be like, yo, Trell, we got like, I want to do another episode with Milk. If it's going to get tricky because of your relationship with Adam, just don't be there for that one. Let it be the Smac Milk show for one day. I think that'd be lit, right? Like, yo, Adam just out here on some other ish. And then we see what's going on with the house phone situation and stuff. Like, No Jumper has a lot of different ish going down right now. You know what I mean? But that's all I got. I know I done coffee talked it up, but it is a very intricate situation, guys. It wasn't that simple. So let me know your thoughts across the board. It seems Milk and Smac have got past that issue. Sub to the channel. Stay tuned. Much more content coming. It's Jay Coffee Talk, blogging, music, news, sports, current events, life, and much more. And I'm about here. Oh, let's see what Milk got going on here, too. Make sure you follow the Ills Milk page, who's his former Atlanta Falcons player Eric Johnson, and gang members accused of assaulting, kidnapping, and trafficking women. What the fuck? So here's Milk just, oh, look, there's him getting at the wicked Moustein. Flock all those wicked demons. May they burn in hell. TJ Long Island. Here's the clips page. King Von passed away and his dog's out there smashing his wifey on cam. But everybody has some gang-ish. That should be illegal for non-Americans to purchase a sports team. This is about... Okay, so this is a lot of other ish. I know dudes be feeling some kind of way about it. Dude gotta watch. Dudes for real ish week is flocked now. If you pimping and you have a daughter, just remember one day she might be on a track working as a 304. Also, so remember, you can't be upset in some ways. You asked for it. Damn. Yeah, so that's pertaining to some other content Milk got going on. But man, shout out to Milk. Let's talk about it all below. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. I'm about your guys.